welcome back. So we're going to run through the stats side of the website. So to get to your general area of your statistical account, you just want to go to view all stats at the bottom here, and this will take you to the overview. So this is really just high level stuff, total words you've written on the website, number of days since you've joined, and the number of days you've hit target. You've obviously got your longest entry, your longest streak, all that sort of stuff. Then at the bottom, you've got your month stats. So this is similar to what is on the dashboard. And again, you have the opportunity to look at it at a yearly sort of annual perspective as well. So you can see that all there. Now, that's really, like I said, the general sort of overview. So if you wanted to drill down into any particular entry, and if you wanted to get the content analysis information, you would then head straight to daily. So daily will show you every single entry in sort of chronological order from the most recent one you've made. So this is the one that I showed you earlier when we were looking at the daily journal information. And here's some previous stuff from last year. So if we jump into this one here, this will show you my stats for that particular day. So it shows you, how many words I wrote, how fast I was typing, when I finished writing, when I started writing, all that kind of information. So I actually did have this sort of open a few times in the day. It will also give you your writing insights. So obviously, on this section, I was feeling quite sad that day. I was thinking mostly about education. I was thinking mostly about science as well. I probably was writing about the uni course that I'm on at the moment. And that's really kind of the overview of what you'll be looking at. So you can do that across each day. If we go back into, let's say, a different, let's go to the stats here, you'll be able to see how the differences occur. So here you can see my emotion. My biggest emotion was affection that day. I was thinking mostly about relationships, and I was mostly concerned about traveling. So that's really how you can see the differences from day to day. Really interesting, because when you go back, I often find when I'm looking back on my life, I don't necessarily remember how I felt in the moment. So this is actually a really nice way to look back and say, that thing that I wrote about a year ago, how was I feeling at the time? And you can look and it will all be here for you. So moving on to karma, we have your karma level is basically how engaged you are with the site. So it's really just to help you stay motivated and stay writing. So I'm at the Fox level. I have 474 points left to get to the next level. And as you can see, that's sort of picturized here in my nice little round bar. I've also got the levels at the bottom here, so I can see, how many levels there are still. So I'm about halfway. You can see how many levels there are still left to get to, and really that will be on your dashboard as well. So you can just come to this part of the website when you want a bit more specific information about any particular aspect of the stats. And the final stage is the badges area. So the badges are really milestones. So you'll unlock badges when you reach new milestones. So as you can see, I've got a few badges here. This is mostly from last year. But all the badges that are still left for me to catch, they are grayscale. So as soon as I unlock them, if I write, 3 days in a row, 7 days in a row, I'll get these badges, and they'll obviously move to colour, and then they'll move up to the top here. We're also always looking to actually expand our badge ideas. So if you guys have any ideas about what sort of badges you'd love to write for, then just let us know, and we can potentially just build them into the site.